Hey everybody, so I don't know, I just can't take anymore. I'm assuming a lot of you all saw the funeral of the late Jackie O, young woman. Sad and unfortunate. Talk about turning bad to worse because I just cannot understand how this even happens. I listened to the father, oh gosh, and I said before, I think some of us don't I think somebody lack understanding. We're not comprehending well. We got folks telling, oh, I'm mad at Biden. I don't know what for. The man told you what he was going to do and he did it. Did you not comprehend? Invest. Now there's a thing called a person has died, a young woman, a young mother, and the girl seemed to be on her grind. But this right here, people said her boyfriend reportedly made fun of her body, critiqued it, and it makes me wonder, gee, all to please a man getting this surgery. It obviously wasn't a good idea because she had the surgery, and the next thing you know, she reportedly, she's deceased. But I can see that a lot of people, I'm not the expert, but geez Louise, you got a real slow understanding of what a eulogy is. Typically in a eulogy, um, people speak on the deceased, but probably in a positive way. What the person was like, um, what the person, little things that might be funny. You know what I'm saying? Positive things that happened in their life. Talk about their successes, things of that nature. What they don't do, typically, what they don't do is, let's see, just get up there and start rambling. I must say, for the boyfriend, I was really shocked, and I was like, this dude all of a sudden we're coming up here with these Bible verses, and some of the stuff to me seems nonsensical. You're saying a whole lot, but it sounds like to me the boyfriend, DCYoungFy, is fly to your seat because you should have had maybe something written down to uplift the mother of your children, of all people, the mother of your children. And I listened to him. Then I got to the point I said, I can't hear anymore. And it's like, to me, it was just like, he's up here, talking with the homies. Yeah, just talking shop. It wasn't, I can't understand these men. And then it breaks my heart to see women are basically listening to them. Not just listening, but you're spending your life with this. You're making life decisions around this. This is a part of your life. I didn't know the girl, know of her as far as like, following her Instagram and all that. No, I don't do that kind of thing. But the hard work, the things that she's accomplished, oh my gosh, yeah, I think she could have done hella better. I do. I think she could have done. And three children. Three children. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this in the spirit of love, but I can already tell, and even by some of these comments, I can tell some of these women, especially some of these, I'm assuming might be baby mamas. Some of you don't know what love is. I heard people in the comment section. I see the comments and they're like, "Oh, how do you know?" And he sure loved her. Let me tell you something. Anytime a man got you stuck out there with some children as a baby mama, honey, the love ain't that damn deep. I'm sorry to tell you, real quick. Anytime you got to be hustling up all kind of jobs and stuff, and you have a man, the love ain't that deep. See, some of you don't know what love is. You think because a man sleeps with you, are you kidding? I said, some of you don't know what. Listen to the eulogy. No talk about, our plans. I was going to marry her, the love of my life. I guess maybe because she wasn't the love of his life. I said, some women I can see are young, and I'm sorry to say delusional or young and dumb. I'm sorry to say it. This man got you out here with three whole beautiful kids, three children, ain't put a ring on your hand yet. And then they say he had videos where he was talking trash to the woman. But some of you women, just because a man just show up and stand beside you, he love me. No, he doesn't. That's why I thought about it. That's why this whole dumb behavior keeps on happening. Having kids by these old dust bucket dudes. And then when you get out into the greater society and you see families, you want to try to find some kind of reason to say, oh, well, they ain't happy. We know you're not. Anytime a woman, I told a girl this right here, and she said to me, oh, well, I don't want to be, she said she didn't want to be, she didn't want to marry her boyfriend. And I guess it was a look I gave her, like, yeah, you a lie. You know, I guess, I'm sorry, maybe it was. She's like, I don't want to marry him. And I said to her, she's like, why you look like that? I said, well, because I'm going to tell you why. I'm looking like that because I don't even believe you. I do not believe not for 1 minute that you don't want to marry your baby dad. I said, if not, why are you having these multiple kids by this man? How about we get to the real deal, Holyfield? He hasn't asked to marry you. He doesn't want to honor you. He got a key to your place. You cook for him. You clean for him. You have relations whenever you want. So don't lie. I'm like, anytime a woman goes through all of that sickness, throwing up 3 months, oh Lord, getting all big. Sometimes I've heard their feet swell up, different things. I'm like, wow. I've heard the nose get bigger. I'm not a mom, but I'm an aunt. So I'm like, and on one hand, you're going to tell me you're going through all of this from your king, but you don't want to marry him. Then why do you keep on having these kids, Mom? Let's be real. The men aren't marriage oriented. That's the real deal. Don't tell me, oh, I don't want to marry him. Yes, you do. That's why he's still around. You sitting up here 5 years plus, girl. And she kind of chilled out. Not to hurt her, but I'm just giving her the truth. You ask why I'm looking at you crazy because I already know that's a whole bunch of BS right there. I don't want to marry him. The men aren't asking. They're not family oriented. Some of them want to play daddy whenever they feel like it. You're going through all that responsibility. You do want to. So here people are like, you don't know their relationship. I sure don't know. But I can tell you one thing is this, my darling. I can tell by her having 3 kids and not married, it speaks volumes. And I can also tell you by the eulogy, that told it all. Her baby daddy. That in itself, I was like, could you write something? You see, there is a casket here with a young woman, the mother of your children. Can you not talk about all her successes? It's supposed to be about her. I said, her man talking like he just on the corner, and then you want to pop up some Bible scriptures. Boy, bye. All of a sudden, some Bible scriptures. And then the father here, this man talking about science, Adam and Eve. Do you know what a eulogy is? Do you know what typically happens at a funeral? My father died. I was upset. I handled it as best I could. And I talked about some of the things that he told me. You know? I didn't get up there talking about me. And that was a rough time. Oh, God, that was tough. Whew. That was really tough, you know? I'm sorry. That was tough. Because he was a good dad. But it made me realize these people don't even know what it's supposed to be about the person. It's supposed to, I mean, I said before, maybe we're not comprehending. And I was referring to people hollering about Biden, but you voted for him, so the man told you what he was going to do. So while you were up here hollering, you're going to protest. Good luck with that. Are you not comprehending what a eulogy is? Her dad was talking. I was like, are you giving a science class? Seriously. Are you giving a science class up in here? Talked a little bit about them being a favorite daughter, but then it just went on to a whole nother level, and maybe he needs to get a YouTube channel to talk about that. And then I thought about it. I said, wow, hate to, this right here, just my opinion. I'm like, man, so these are the two men in her life. Your father is supposed to be the most important because he teaches you about men, what is acceptable and what is not. These are the two men in her life. I thought about that. Makes me feel sorry for the girl. Because you got a daddy, in my opinion, the man don't seem too bright. This is your daughter. He just talking all like he just sitting up playing chess and having a little conversation, or he's out on the golf course playing golf with the guys. I don't understand. And then the baby dad, I thought, wow, look at the two men in her life. Your daddy not coming off too bright with what he's thinking of eulogy, and the baby daddy sure isn't coming off too bright is what he's saying. He just like he talking and just this right here. I'm sorry, my interpretation of his behavior during the funeral, his eulogy, it was like he was just going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? That's how I saw him, but like going through the motions, saying that maybe I didn't see it. I don't see the love that you would think he would have had. 3 kids popped out, 3 kids for you. Wow, that's a lot. Women go through all these changes, hormonal, all of that. Popped out 3 kids for you, and that's the best you could do. Speaks volumes. Not too bright. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. Really, not too bright. Not too bright. And these were the two more likely, besides she has kids. These are the two most important men in her life. And you wonder why people do what they do. You wonder why the mommy maker trying to be what accepted. Silly about serious things and serious about silly things. Maybe should have been serious about creating a family. 3 kids, a baby mama, 3 times. Maybe should have been serious about raising a family in the same home. You come home, there's a family unit. You know what I mean? Where you kiss your kids good night every night because you are married and live in the same household. Not serious about that. But it seems on what people are saying, the videos, that maybe baby daddy, were you serious about women's body and making fun, critiquing? Were you serious about silly things? I would love to see the women that know DCYoungFy when he popped, because I'm sure right now a black woman is already standing up. Oh, let's see. The auntie came, been helping with the kids, and I think his mother. So I'm sure the black women are already lining up a schedule so he can go ahead and live his best life. What they need to do is go ahead and drop those kids off to him. Here you go. So he can see what his preference, what his baby mother went through. I wish they would, but I know it's not going to happen because they got to save Lil. They got to save Tyrone. That boy, there'll be so many excuses, so many. He's still running the streets, so somebody got to raise him and he not equipped. It's always excuses. Always excuses. Always excuses. I'm sorry, they're just not. I'm sorry, just not too bright. I'm like, I said, this is the weirdest thing. I don't know if I'm in like a college campus talking about science. Is this a lecture hall? Someone just sitting down at Starbucks just talking? This was the eulogy. This was the eulogy. Speaks volumes. I'm sorry. I have never seen anything like it. Welcome to the BC, people. Welcome to the BC. I'm afraid, and it's my opinion, you can agree, disagree. I'm afraid some of these men are so slow, a fool don't even know what is a eulogy. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, dislike, subscribe, and share. I've never seen, I said I can't hear this. Where they do this at? Again, welcome to the BC. I don't think some of these men even understand or know what a eulogy, what it means. Simply said on YouTube, and I'm simply out of here with this. Bye-bye. I'm out. Love you.